Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm just gonna dive into Bitcoin once again for Monday, 14th of February. Join me into the Discord if you guys want to actually have discussion, and if you don't want to miss these videos as well, join the Discord. So here we are with Bitcoin, and there's one thing that I want to talk about, and that's a candlestick known as a pin bar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write in a bearish pin bar candlestick. Here we are, and from here it seems like we're actually gonna be a little bit trapped, right? So what you see, this long shadowed small body, red body, and a small wick is a bearish pin bar. So what Bitcoin formed on the weekly time frame, I'm actually gonna zoom into that weekly time frame right there. So this is that thing that I want to show you, and that's a bearish pin bar. Do you see this? Now this week, it seems probably that Bitcoin is interested to go to the downside. Now let me tell you one thing, the technical target to 40,000 is still pending and we haven't had that 40,000 to go to the downside as well. So if you do start to actually move down to 40,000 by this week, the next 7 days is kind of a suspenseful week, because this 7 days, it's going to set the tone if we're going to continue to the upside or if we're going to continue to the downside. Simple put, that's the only thing that I see at this point of time. So it depends on this candlestick this time. If you actually go above and start to close like nearly 43,000 by the end of the week, then probably you're not going to go down, right? You're just going to continue with the uptrend, and you're not going to visit the downtrend anymore. So it's a very big question mark right now. On the weekly, there are a lot of bearish patterns appearing for Bitcoin. It's appearing for Ethereum as well. I'm actually going to be showing you those ones in a while. So this candlestick and then that double top pattern that I showed you takes you to $40,000. So if you do go to $40,000 in the next 7 days like this, then what are you going to do? You're going to be putting an evening star, just like you put a morning star right here. You're going to be putting an evening star when you go down. So it's just a matter of this candlestick to actually flip bearish and go to the downside. If it does go to 37 or $38,000, I think the game is going to be over just a little bit. But I'm just going to tell you, the only support level that I'm actually looking at for Bitcoin is this moving yellow line right now. So what I'm going to do is mark the lines for you, which has a touch there, one touch right here. So if it does start to come to this yellow line once again in the future to $40,000, you can put a small buying bid right there. Who knows, you could be lucky, get a bounce and continue. But I'm gonna tell you, you have to put a very tight, let's say you entered the $40,000, you can put in a tight stop loss nearly 38,000, or let's say, yeah, you can put a stop loss at 38,000. Just give it a little bit of room, okay? And how much are you going to be losing from there to 38,000? Like 4% of your money is just going to be gone, and you're going to have to take that loss. You're going to bear the loss of 4%. But anyway, the risk could be bigger, because if you start to go to the upside, who knows, come down here, make a right shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and boom, you can continue to $53,000. So it's just a risk reward ratio. You can lose that 4% in order for you to gain. If you, let's say you do enter at the 40k and you ride all the way up to $53,000, that's gonna be nearly like 30% gain. So that's amazing, right? And if who doesn't want 30%? I would love 30% just to lose 4%. So it's just a matter of risk calculations right there. But if you start to lose that trend line, simple put, is gonna be way more ugly, and you're gonna actually have to take the loss and move on, cut the losses, probably exit, and then enter when the market is actually feasible and is looking good to go to the upside once again, of course. So I do want to dive into the 4-hour time frame. So here we are. We do have a consolidation box right now that Bitcoin is not really losing. It's not even interested to lose. It went to the downside just like that, but the retest seems like it's passing the retest. But this candlestick closed in the next 18 minutes. So if you start to close like this, you're going to see probably another green candle to go to 42,800, and then from there, this is a consolidation box, okay? And if you dive into the 1 hour time frame, it's going to be way more visible right now. So this is the 1 hour time frame. Here we are, and you can see how it's consolidating between this range. So it went down, up, down, up, down. Now again, it's back into that box right there. But unless you're not meeting the technical target, the favor is still to the downside, and there's a chance that you're going to break down. Now, unless you don't start to do something like coil up, come to 43,400, back test this one, and then you start to continue, then I don't think you're going to go down. Then you're going to actually start to move to an uptrend. So if you see something like this, then probably Bitcoin is not going to dump to the downside. And that's it for today's update. Just a quick update today, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.